What it is, every pony? I'm your host, Burning X, and today we're doing Totally Legit Recap episode 19, 20, 21, and 22. So I'm looking forward to see what these are going to be like. I do absolutely love DWK and his series Totally Legit Recap. It's fucking awesome, very well made, hilarious, and just, I don't know. I don't know what else to say, so let's just get on with it. 3, 2, 1, go. This one's defaulted our Cutie marks or whatever.
Okay, so the CMC is at these preppy fucks' house, charging them $35 an hour for a Cutie mark consultation and knocking back a few Irish coffees. And this fucking chick is like, "Oh man, we're kind of freaking out about our daughter's spooky Cutie mark. Like, what do you think it means?" Now, obviously, AB and Sweets were already giving these two the old Costanza eye, because you gotta figure that any adults who come to a couple of 12-year-olds for parenting advice might not be the sharpest tack.
Yeah.
And he's like, dude, have you ever, like, met your daughter? What do you mean? Oh, I don't know. I mean, I'm an orphan myself, so what do I know, right? But generally, I get this impression that when people have kids, sometimes they, you know, talk to them. Like, "Hey, child I gave birth to, what's going on with you? Got any hobbies?" Crazy as it sounds, some of these people, and they're called parents, by the way, actually do this on a regular basis, so that when the child
savage,
I don't know, goes through some kind of personal rite of passage that essentially determines what she's going to be doing for the rest of her life, they can be like, "Oh, hey, congrats on being good at that thing you like that we totally know about." Now, I'm not knocking you guys or anything. I'm sure you got lots of dinner parties and wine tastings and school reunions to go to, and I mean, priorities, am I right? But can't you recall maybe ever having a passing conversation with your daughter that didn't revolve around who's taking care of her for the evening? To put that more succinctly, you're shitty people. That's what I was going for. Anyway, the girls are swaggering around the town, just having the savage and giving each other props because they aren't even teenagers yet and they're already running a business. And Scooter was like, "Wow, dude, we're pretty awesome. I mean, there are people twice their age who haven't accomplished half of what we've done and never will, because they're broken messes of emotional confusion who spend their entire adult lives trying to escape reality through counterculture, nostalgia, and weird obsessions." And Apple Bloom's like, "That was an oddly specific example, but I agree." And Sweetie's all, "Yeah, man, we're great and all, but I just can't shake this feeling that something unusual is about to happen that'll put all this knowledge and confidence we've earned to the test." "What makes you say that?" "I don't know, dude. It's just this weird vibe I get a couple times a year, and it always happens on a Saturday, oddly enough."
That's odd.
Scoots is like, "Dude, check it out. That bird has a cat's ass." So Sweetie's like, "Man, maybe we should go hang out somewhere else. I mean, griffins are shitty people." "Dude, that's racist." "It's not racist. It's very racist. Fucking true." Then this happens. And so we see how right Sweetie was as this vicious beast violates the poor fillies in a merciless act of non-consensual hugging. So this is Gabby, a charming young moe catbird with a heart of gold who's come to Ponyland in search of some expert advice. And she's like, "Oh my god, you guys, I am so stoked to be here. You ponies spread compassion like it's herpes or something, and I want you to give me one of your tramp stamps so that I can find my purpose in life." Dude, what kind of operation do you think we're running here? If you want a tattoo, go to a tattoo parlor. If you want a venereal disease, go see Vinyl Scratch. Sorry, dude, I used some bad analogies there. It's from being around griffins all the time. Most of us are shitty people. I fucking told you, Apple Bloom. Anyway, I just think ponies are so nice, and I want to be just like you guys, and it's become my dream in life to get a Cutie mark so I can... Not gonna happen, bro. You're a griffin. Dude, that felt kind of racist. She's just like that sometimes. I'm sorry. Sorry, bro. I didn't mean it like that. Give us a minute, and we'll go talk to our crazy friend who lives in a bigger treehouse. Apple Bloom, come here. So, Gabby bounces for a sec. And Scoots is like, "Dude, I got a bad feeling about this chick. She hugs too hard and uses the word toodles. This has a 50% chance of ending in all three of us gagged and chained to a radiator." And Twiggy's like, "Not gonna happen, bro. She's a fucking griffin." See, Apple Bloom, if I'm racist, then so is the Princess of Friendship. I don't know what this is about, but get the fuck out of my house. So, the CMCs decide that even if Gabby can't get a Cutie mark, they'll try to help her find a purpose in life, because they're just sweet, kind little fillies like that. So, as it turns out, out Gabby is pretty good at just about everything. Now, personally, I can absolutely relate to this because I have the same problem. You know, I've just got so much potential. Like, I'm great at so many things, and it affords me such a plethora of options that I'm constantly struggling to decide which of my many amazing talents I should dedicate my time to. It's a real conundrum, ladies and gentlemen. Anyway, long story short, Catbird is good
I'll be
at
honest,
everything, but she can't
that's
get
actually
Cutie
me.
Mark because she's
I
not a
don't mean to
tiny
brag.
whore. And she's like, dude, I give up. I'm just a basic bitch like every other Griffin. And Scoots is like, dude, Gabs, I know you think cutie marks are better than tits, but they really don't fucking matter, man. A cutie mark is just a trophy that says you did something. It's just an afterthought to the thing itself. People who are obsessed with representations of their accomplishments rather than the accomplishments themselves are vapid assholes.
Yeah, this is
Trust
true.
me, we used to be vapid assholes, especially Apple Bloom. Fuck you. Anyway, yeah, you don't need a tramp stamp to tell you what your purpose is. I know you said pony spread compassion like it's herpes, but you didn't need anything from us. You had that herpes all along, and you've given it to everyone you've met. But hey, you're talking to the former vapid asshole support group, so we made you one just so you don't feel left out. We only figured out our purpose in life when we stopped trying so hard for a result and just started having fun with the process, you know? You obviously love helping people, so just do that, don't worry about anything else, and you might have a shot at the only result that matters. Dying without any regrets. Dude, you guys are really weird, but I fucking love you.
Same.
I know what it's like to want something that's out of reach. And just because it hasn't happened yet, doesn't mean it can't.
Cause it's gonna be the future soon, and I won't always be this way. When the things that make me weak and strange get engineered away.
What did I just watch? I love this series. I didn't talk through that much. I'm sorry. It's really hard to get a word in edgeways when he's just, talking. I didn't want to interrupt him. I'll be honest, the what he said about having too many talents and stuff, like, even though he was lying because he put that on screen, he's probably not. I bet he probably has talents. Seriously, serious talk. I do kind of have too many things that I can do because I spend too much time doing different things all the time. Like, I can voice act, you know, I might not be the best voice actor, but I can voice act. I can fucking edit videos, and I have a good commentary voice, I think. Do I? I don't know. I can animate stuff. I can kind of draw-ish, sort of. I can kind of write, too. And I do all these different things. Like, I start projects, like, for animation. I start projects for writing stories. I start projects for voice acting, and all these other different things. And then I'm like, I now have too many things to do. What do I want to do? Do I want to do that? I've got a reaction to do every single day. I've also got to work on Major League Pony. I've also got to think about another series that I need to get back in gear at some point. I got to do all this other stuff. I got all these other things that I started and never finished, and it's just this constant problem. And I don't know what to do. So yeah, in all seriousness, he's right. That's me right there. Totally relatable. It's very depressing. Anyway, let's move on to episode 20, whatever that is. I think it's Viva Las Pegasus. Let's do that. Yeah, Viva Las Pegasus. Alrighty then.
Okay, so Twilight's like, all right, guys, you have to go to Las Pegasus. The map says so. And Fluttershy's
jelly.
like,
What?
I don't wanna. And AJ's like, dude, can we like re-roll on this one? I mean, why us? We're not party people. Well, you just answered your own question. Out of the 6 of us, you're the only ones who won't spend the entire time dicking around. Rarity would go shopping or try to open another boutique. Dash and Pinky would end up in the hospital one way or another, and I get distracted by shiny things. Well,
Yeah.
what makes Starlight do it? Starlight's an alcoholic. She'd probably die. So nobody likes that cunt. Fluttershy, what the fuck, dude?
What the
anyway,
fuck?
It turns out that Las Pegasus is actually the multiverse's largest Chuck E. Cheese's, and it's owned by an Elvis impersonator.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
why not?
Thank you for coming. Thank you very much.
He's Pony Elvis. Or Pelvis, as I call him. And Pelvis is like, hey, Applejack and Fluttershy, welcome
made me
to my
laugh so much.
drug-induced fever dream. I'm gonna give you the VIP treatment. And I'm sitting here like, thank you. Why doesn't this happen more often? Like, okay, obviously Twilight and her friendship squad live in Ponyville, so it
Pelvis.
makes sense that nobody fanboys over them there. But you'd think that when any of the main six went to other cities, people would stop and say, oh shit, it's those chicks. Like, okay,
Yeah.
I get it. Equestria doesn't have 1,000 TV channels shoving famous people's faces down its citizens' throats 24 hours a day, but we know it has newspapers. You'd think saving the world half a dozen times would land your picture in the paper and that some ponies would recognize them, right?
Right.
This question has been bothering me constantly for 5 years, and now that I say that, I kind of want to kill myself.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No matter how much I pretend it's true, self-awareness is not a get-out-of-autism-free card. Now, is it? I can say, oh, haha, look at me, I'm such a nerd as many times as I want, but at the end of the day, I'm a grown man whose entire life revolves around a 22-minute weekly toy commercial for little girls. Except when I'm watching anime. Fuck. And I go on YouTube and I'm like, hey guys, I'm a giant fucking faggot. Can you believe what a fucking weird loser I am? And everyone's like, yep, you sure are. Here's some money. Now, a younger me would have been like, man, I've got 1,000 subs on YouTube. I'm a cool guy. But this broken man who is speaking to you right now knows the truth. I am that homeless guy with a guitar who sits on the corner singing the blues while people toss coins in his hat. There is literally no difference between what I do and what that guy does, except he's probably less depressing. We even do the same thing afterwards. At the end of the day, we take that money, go to the liquor store, and buy enough booze to make us forget about how pathetic our lives are. I am an internet hobo. A pony-loving internet hobo. There's no turning back. All we can do is see how deep the
Yeah,
rabbit
I
hole
was
goes.
about to say,
Okay,
you did get off, you
excuse me a
didn't
moment.
talk about
Now,
the episode.
I don't mean to co-opt one of Applejack's catchphrases, but what in fucking tarnation is going on here? This guy has a vagina on his chest. Okay, you know what this looks like? Have you ever dated a chick who only shaves her crotch like once every 2 weeks? Because this is about day 10 right here. All right, so it turns out Pelvis is a huge dick. I said is a huge dick. Get your mind out of the gutter. He basically plays he said, she said with all his employees to keep them hating each other because anyone with self-esteem and healthy relationships in their life wouldn't work at a place where people get drunk and play skee-ball and DDR all day. Wait. What's going on here? Is that a waifu machine? Like you put money in and she'll tell you she loves you for 5 minutes? I would say I wish this existed, but if it did, I'd die in front of it. Oh, yeah. Hey, I guess we're just gonna put all the biggest dicks in Equestria in one place, because look who's working here. And once again, I'm saying that Flim and Flam are dicks. I'm not talking about their massive, throbbing, veiny... Anyway, Fluttershy's like, well, we found our friendship problem. And AJ's like, yep, let's help them all be friends again, except those two, because fuck those guys. And
Yeah, fuck
Fluttershy's
those
like,
guys.
Solving a friendship problem is important, no matter who's having it.
And I'm like, sorry, Butterball, but I have to respectfully disagree. At least for me, the importance of solving someone else's problems, which for the record is already extremely low across the board, tends to decrease exponentially for every time they've fucked me over. Anyway, I guess Fluttershy is just so nice, and AJ is just so freaking honest that neither of them can possibly conceive of how to expose this punk. So they have to fix these guys' deal just to enlist their help. So AJ's like, listen up, you motherfuckers. I know some guy told you that he said some shit and told you that he said some shit. Well, I'm here to tell you that that shit is bullshit. So stop arguing and help us ruin that guy's life. And they're like, seems legit. We good, bro?
Fair play.
And so with Flim and Flam's help, our two heroines execute the master plan. So Pelvis is like, who's that chick? And Flim is like, oh, that's Mary Marehood, the biggest pimp in all of Equestria. She's probably come here to try and steal your employees because, as you and I both know, even being a whore would be better than working for you. They try to trick him into confessing his evil ways, but he's all, fuck you, Fluttershy, you can't fool me. How did you know? Because it takes a pimp to know a pimp, and you ain't one, son. So AJ and Butters follow him to his office where he proceeds to tell them how retarded they are and how much he loves bending his employees over and ramming them in their pony pipes, and AJ's like, aha, we were only pretending to be retarded. Well, actually, we're pretty retarded, but you're even dumber because you didn't notice Fluttershy holding down this intercom button on your desk for the last 5 minutes. And so the jig is up and Pelvis leaves the building to throw himself off the edge of Las Pegasus, ending his life as nothing more than pony splatter on the ground miles below. And AJ's like, well guys, I think we all learned an important lesson today. It doesn't matter how many times a person's fucked you over. You can always set aside your differences if you need to do it to someone else.
Shout out to Pelvis Presley. Give me money. I'm broken on the. I'm broken for fucking WDK, man. I was having a bit of a rough day, I'll be honest. He made me laugh too much in this video. I don't know what it is. I've still got 2 more to watch, and I'm already fucking. Yeah, I don't know. When he trailed off about what, you know, his life and stuff, that got real. I did, you know, people would probably just think, like, oh, that's just him being funny, you know, but it's probably true. I don't know. I feel sorry for the guy, to be honest. Like, damn, it's hard to know what to say. I'm rubbish at this. I don't know what else to say, so I'm just gonna move on to the next 2 episodes. This is good, though. I am loving these. Okay. You can't have a nightmare if you never dream.
Okay, so Twiggy Sparkles and Glamour Shot Glimmy are having their early morning magic sesh, and Twi's like, wow, Starlight, I haven't had magic workouts like this in years. I am really glad you're my friend. And Glimmy's like, I'm your best friend, right? Oh, come on, dude, you and the gals, you're all my best friends. Each of you gives me something that I can't get from anyone else. I could never say that one of you was my favorite or something. Okay, but like, what if we were on a sinking ship and you could only save one of us? Who would you pick? Don't worry, bro, I'd find a way to save you all. No, but I mean, if there was like no way, I'd find a way, man. Twilight, you can't always just pull something out of your ass and save everyone and get everything you want in every single situation. Life doesn't work like that. Actually, my life works exactly like that, so blow me. Anyway, Glim Glam is lying in bed playing with her balls and wondering how to make Twilight Sensei like her the best. And Spike's like, oh my god, dude, how many times do you expect me to believe one of your pubes just accidentally landed on my toothbrush? This shit's not funny anymore. Sorry, dude, they're like kids. Once they leave the nest, I got no control over them. But yeah, well, the only reason your hair can even do that is because of what I do to your conditioner bottle. Now, come on, Twilight wants to see you. So, they go see Twiggles, and she's like, all right, man, me and Spike have to go to Canterlot to attend a Pretty Pony Princess symposium. There's vodka in the fridge and tendies in the freezer, so you should be fine for a day. Do your friendship homework and don't fuck up. Now, of course, Glimmy sees an opportunity here, so she invites the girls over, and she's like, all right, guys, today we're gonna do all your favorite, most cherished pastimes all at once. That way I can finish all my friendship homework and I can absorb your powers so Twilight will like me the best. And H is like, okay, so just to clarify, you don't care about spending time with us at all. You just want us to inconvenience ourselves for your own personal benefit. Exactly. Pretty much, yeah. Couldn't have said it better myself. And Fluttershy's like, well, I can't really care for animals inside a castle, dude. They kind of like to be outside. And Rarity's all, darling, bro, I can't sew in the library. Lighting blows. And Dash is like, we can't hang out here. This place is fucking gay. And Pinky's like, and Glimmy's like, bring it down, bitch. Let me see you back it up. Shut that ass down, load it, pick that motherfucker up. Bring it down, bitch. Let me see you back it up. So Starlight bails and she's like, oh my god, what is wrong with these bitches? I'm trying to learn how to have healthy friendships and they're bringing their fucking feelings and personal preferences into it. How am I supposed to have friends if they won't do what I want them to? Oh wait, I remember. I'll use my old favorite spell from college, Rufius Catatonius. So everyone gets glim-glammed and she's like,
is.
All right, you insolent shits, go do your favorite things. Oh, this is great. We have Pinkie Pie and her reality-bending spaghetti powers under the control of Starlight Gives No Fucks Glimmer. This is like when a kid finds his dad's gun and thinks it's a toy. Look at Rarity's serene, vacuous expression. Listen to that even more careful than usual enunciation.
Whatever you want me to have in my mind, Starlight Glimmer.
It's like she's had a botched lobotomy and the real Rarity is inside screaming to get out. Glimmy, you know you're my soul sister and that I'm always pulling for you, so I don't say this lightly. I am calling shenanigans. Look, starting a cult and trying to destroy the world are mistakes we all make. It's just part of becoming an adult. But roofing my waifu is unacceptable. This is inexcusable behavior. You are getting a big timeout for this one, Missy. And a spanking. I am going to lift up your tail and smack your little pony butt cheeks until they're good and red and... Excuse me a moment.
I'll just assume he went to do something else.
So, Glamour's like, dude, AJ, I don't have all day to listen to your dumb memories and life experiences. Just sum it up in one sentence. And so we buried our third sister under the hay pile in the back of the barn, and from that day on, Big Mac always locked his door at night and never slept on his back again. You know what? You can have one more sentence. Give me some context on that one. It's exactly what it sounds like. And then this happened, but I didn't scream because I'm a big boy. Anyway, I think we all know where this is going. Long story short, the Friendship Castle playset gets demolished and AJ's like...
Big Mac told me with a whole lot of power comes a heck of a lot of responsibility.
And I'm like, Applejack, stop talking about your brother's dick. So of course Twilight comes home and she's like, wow, Glimmer, you managed to set the house on fire and flood it at the same time. Good job. All right, so Twiggy Sparkle Dust undoes the rohypnotism spell and she's like, Starlight, bro, I'm not trying to sound like a mom or anything, but I left you alone for one day. And Glimmy's like, dude, I just wanted to prove I was the crunkest bitch around so you'd think I was cool. And Twiggy's like, man, you don't get it. Trying to prove something won't make people like you. It just makes you look like a dick and there's a good chance you'll fuck up everyone's day. I get that you've had a miserable life, but shitty experiences don't make it okay to be a shitty person. Now you're gonna apologize, you're gonna clean all this shit up, and you can forget about those tendies. Can I still have the vodka? Yeah, of course, this isn't a prison sentence. So, it's the next day and oh, Rarity, only you could turn a massive hangover into a way to be fashionable. If I could do that, I'd be on fucking magazine covers. And Fluttershy's like, dude, when I woke up, there was a trapdoor spider trapped in my back door. Fortunately, he was okay, but I kind of need an explanation here. And Glimmy's like, guys, I'm sorry for mind raping you and making you my butt slaves, but just know I only did it so I could cheat on my homework. And Dash is like, dude, I'm not mad and we're still friends, but fuck you, you're an awful person. And Glimmy's all, look, dude, whatever Twilight and her stupid friendship lessons say, I know I'll probably never be part of your clique, and I'm okay with that. I mean, I'm a crazy bitch who's barely capable of casual social interaction. And they're all like, yep, you sure are. And that's why you fit right in.
Oh God, no. I know that song. Shout out to Lazy Town. I never know what to say when I watch this series. I just love it. It's fucking hilarious. Oh God, I don't know. I'm not a very good reactor at the moment. I don't know what's wrong with me. I can't, like, I'm not saying anything. I'm just standing there, and then every 10 seconds I go, and that's it. I just laugh, and that's it. But like, I don't know what to say. My brain doesn't work today. I just want the day to be over, to be honest with you. I need to get on with the next one because of the time. I don't want a really long video. Let's, what's the last episode? What is it? P.P.O.V. Oh boy, this one's gonna be hilarious because Pirate Applejack, and I know that he's gonna bring up something about pirates. I don't know. It's gonna be great. I'm looking forward to this. All right, let's begin this now. Okay. Yep.
Okay, so Twilight's like, hey Spike, let's go meet our good friends Rarity, Applejack, and Pinkie Pie at the train station because they're coming back from their trip. And Spike's like, okay, Good. It's too bad that our other friends, Fluttershy and Rainbow Dash, couldn't go on that trip with them. Good. Keep going.
Right.
We couldn't go either. Okay, well, yeah, obviously. I was born on a Tuesday, and my parents named me Twilight because... No. Hold on. That's too much. So the ritual is complete, and the exposition train is summoned, but when the gals get out, they're salty as fuck. And Spike's like, God damn it, it's one of these again. Why does everyone we know have so many fucking interpersonal problems? It's because you touch yourself at night, Spike. Dude, if that's how it worked, everyone in this town would have murdered each other years ago. So... Piggy's like, all right, Spike, this will be easy. I'm sure they can talk this out over some tea and cookies. And
tea and cookies are good.
Just drag him down to the friendship basement and have Starlight fix him. Wait, I thought you just yelled at her about that last week. You know, honestly, I was just mad because I didn't think of it myself. So the intended guest bottom bitches show up, and Twice like, yep, Rarity pushed out, Pinky pushed out, and holy shit, Spike, look at this. Dude, what is it? Applejack can write.
Marine life.
No, I'm not gonna make that joke. Believe it or not, I actually have fucking standards and I can do better than this.
What
anyway,
joke?
Since her master plan
I
was
missed the
thwarted,
joke?
Twilight is forced to venture down the rabbit hole without her trusted Earl Grey. So she shows up at Rarity's and she's like, bitch, what the fuck is going on with you and those two? How many times do I have to do this shit? And Rarity's like, darling, bro, I am so fucking distressed right now. Like, some bullshit went down and my dainty ass cannot handle it. Yeah, and you're gonna tell me about it right now, or I'm throwing you in the friendship dungeon and you can be Starlight's personal butt maid for a week.
Butt
Fine,
maid.
since you forced it out of me. Hurry the fuck up, I've got important princess shit to do. Oh my god, calm your crushed tits. Okay, so we showed up for the boat trip, and I was like so fucking cool about everything, but Applejack just had to pick today of all days to start doing PCP. So, me and Pinky still tried to have a good time.
Want to give it a whack, Rarity?
What? Oh god.
Darling, of course.
Anyway, then Applejack got so hopped up that she had a dissociative episode and sunk the ship. Oh my god, you are so full of shit. You're going to the friendship torture chamber right now. Yeah, dude, you just said I had to tell you about it. You didn't say it had to be accurate. You win this one, Rarity. So, Pinky's like, oh my god, dude, that trip was lame. First, Rarity shows up surrounded by seamen. Wait, I'm sorry, what? You know, men who sail around the sea.
Seamen.
Whatever. What the fuck are men, man? Anyway, then I tried to get her to play with my stick, and she wrecked the boat. Twilight, why are we even talking to her? I don't know, man. I didn't ask for any of this. So, AJ's like, all right, dude, don't worry. I'll tell you exactly what happened in as much detail as I can remember. Thank God I finally get to talk to a sane person. All right, so Rarity showed up looking like a Titanic pain in my ass, and she was like... And then Pinky showed up, looking like a sugar shock lunatic as usual. Then I realized this was gonna be a fucking disaster no matter what, so I drank a fifth of apple whiskey, and the next time I was coherent, we were on the train ride home and everyone was mad, especially me. I'm not gonna say I'm not disappointed, but at the same time, I can't really blame you.
Working.
So, Twigs and Spike are back at the Sparkle Hut, and she's like, God damn it,
Sparkle
Spike,
Hut.
how many times do these bitches have to get mad at each other for some poorly defined reason and then sulk around like a bunch of salty cum buckets? How many times do they have to learn not to get butthurt over some trivial bullshit? I'm so fucking pissed right now, I almost want to tell them to fuck off. Man, Twilight, shut the fuck up. Your life would be so much worse without those chicks. You'd literally be Moon Dancer. Spike, get him up. I just had an epiphany. So, Twi concocts another clever ruse, and this time it actually works because there's only one thing in the multiverse that ponies find more irresistible than tea. Twilight, where are they? Darling, bro, am I to understand that you're in possession of some delicious chicken tenders? I need my tendies. Where are my tendies? And Twi's like, I'm sorry, dude. I lied. There's no tendies. And AJ's like,
I don't appreciate being hornswoggled into coming back here.
and Twi's all, Applejack, that is definitely not a word. Oh yeah, you would say that, you hornswoggling hornswoggle. Alright, listen you dumb whores. I sat my sorry ass through each one of you recounting what happened on the boat, and while all your stories were different, they all had one thing in common. They were all bullshit. When I realized that, I was able to extrapolate what actually happened, and the answer is... Who fucking cares? Guys, we're best friends, but that doesn't mean we aren't gonna do dumb shit and piss each other off all the time. Every time one of you has some stupid problem I have to fix, I'm like, holy shit, when will they learn the lesson? When will this end? But I realized something today. It never will. The ride never ends. Friends aren't people who don't piss you off. They're people who are worth forgiving over and over. Like, even if there was some fantastical ass-pull of an explanation for why your boat sank, what would it really change? Who cares? Nobody meant any harm and nobody got hurt, so just drop it. You had a shitty day, but if you stay mad at each other, you're gonna have a shitty life. And AJ's like, Twilight, you are one corny bitch. But whatever, you hornswoggles are my best friends. Holy shit, what the fuck is that thing?
Oh, give me your booty. I wish my brain worked today. I could actually say stuff then. What can I think? That was a good episode. Really enjoyed that. I say that every fucking time. What else do I say? There was a lot of good jokes in there. It made me laugh a lot. I don't know what else to say. What do you expect me to say? I need to go watch other people's reactions of Totally Legit Recap and see what they say after they've watched it. Because I don't know. I'm always it's so... I can't form words. My brain doesn't function. I don't know what to say. Okay? I have no words. So, I guess I'll just leave this here and say, I hope you enjoyed this awful reaction. And I guess I will see you in my next awful reaction tomorrow for Bronies React or something. Goodbye. See ya. Guys, thank you so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, like it and Brohoof the subscribe button, and I'll see ya in the next video. Bye!